Herbs and Spices Sustainability Part 1. Compost. In this lesson, we are going to learn about how we can make our own compost and use it to grow our fruits and vegetables at home. Composting is a process by which organic materials such as food scraps and leaves break down into soil. It is a nice way to recycle waste from your kitchen and backyard to enrich the soil in your garden. Compost looks like dirt but rich in nutrients, and you can use it as a natural fertilizer to improve and support your plant growth. Benefits of composting at home. 1. Reduce the waste stream. Composting at home helps you to prevent some of your trash from going to the landfill and use it to make something useful for your gardens. 2. Retain soil moisture. Home composting improves soil quality and absorbs moisture. It gives your garden's plants a good supply of both moisture and nutrients. Compost does not only reduce the need for watering, but it also prevents weeds from growing and serves as mulch. 3. Improve soil health and lower erosion. Compost is a great tool for improving soil. Compost contains potassium, nitrogen, and phosphorus, which are needed for your garden crops. Compost can retain soil and productivity. Again, compost helps to prevent erosion because it helps to break up compacted soil. 4. Keep chemicals out of your garden. Instead of using synthetic fertilizer in your garden, you can use compost as a natural fertilizer. 5. Save energy. Composting at home helps you produce less garbage, which means you need fewer trash pickups. When garbage truck makes when garbage trucks make fewer visits to the landfill and carry less refuse, less fossil fuel is burned. 6. Save you some money from trash pickup. Composting at home does not only save the environment, but it also helps to keep $1 in your purse. Compost helps to reduce the use of water for your garden, and this helps to drop water bills. Compost, you will do away with chemical fertilizer, and this will lower your trips to hardware stores to improve your home. 7. Reduce methane emissions. The most important benefit of composting at home is that it helps to reduce methane emissions from landfills. Composting helps you to recycle waste from your garden rather than disposing of it. Most of the waste you make at home comes from food scraps. Composting keeps food waste out of landfill where it would otherwise keep up space and release potent greenhouse gases like methane. These gases can pollute the air and cause you to be sick. How to make compost at home. 1. Start compost on bare ground. 2. Start with layers of straws to allow good drainage. 3. Add both moist and dry compost materials. Moist materials include food scraps, tea bags, and seaweed. Dry materials include straw, cardboard, sawdust, leaves, wood ash, shredded tree branches, hay, newspapers, and wood shavings. 4. Sprinkle a thin layer of wood ash if you have. 5. Add manure to speed up the process. 6. Water your compost occasionally to keep your compost moist. 7. Cover your compost with anything like wood, plastic sheeting, or carpet scraps. This helps to retain moisture and heat. Covering will also help to prevent your compost from being overwatered through rain. Keep your compost moist but not soaked. If your compost begins to have an unpleasant smell, add more dry materials. If your compost becomes dry, add moist materials and water to make it slightly moist. 9. Turn your compost with a garden fork or other garden tool once a week to provide oxygen. Oxygen is needed to speed up the process. 10. The compost should be turned whenever the pile center gets warm. Stirring or turning your compost piles help to speed up the cooking process and keep the materials from melting down and smelling. 11. The compost pile is fully cooked and prepared for feeding to your garden when it stops giving off heat and turns dry, brown, and crumbling. 12. Add about 4 to 6 inches of compost to your vegetable or fruit beds and a thick layer to the top of pot at the beginning of your planting. Part 2. Reducing waste, herbs and spices. Factors to consider when buying herbs and spices. The best option for getting spices is buying them whole and grinding them yourself. In this way, you will have the most freshness, the best flavor, and all nutrient content. You will also they will also stay fresher and longer. You are also sure that there are not any added ingredients. To get high quality herbs and spices, buy the organic type. The freshness and quality of herbs and spices do not last longer, so buy them in smaller quantities and not in bulk. If possible, try to smell for the strong aroma whenever you are buying herbs. Take a small bite to examine the quality. Store fresh herbs and spices in cool, dry, and dark areas. Store dry herbs and spices in airtight glass storage containers. What you can compost: fruit and vegetable scraps, coffee grounds and paper filters, eggshells, dry leaves, shredded papers and cardboard, straws, sawdust, paper tea bags, untreated wood chips. What to avoid composting: fish, meat and bones, cheese and dairy products, fat, oil and grease, pet waste and cat litters.